They say that you can only lead a horse to water, but you cannot force that horse to drink. Now, I have a question for you. Will you drink this water that I'm giving you? Now that you can see that I'm not lying to you and I'm telling you the truth, what will you do with it? Hey, you guys, this is Master Teacher of Attraction, creator of the last damn guide to weight management, and Never Simping brand. And today I have a question. How would you, as a man, avoid this situation? What would you do if this happened? And what would you do to avoid this? Those three questions we're going to talk about. Okay? So, I'm going to give some perspective and just let it flow out. And hopefully it'll answer any questions. Um, and if it don't, there's a comment section down below. As a man, okay, because this is a woman right here. As a man, one of the things that you must have on lock is being able to lead yourself. Okay? But one of the other things you also want to tap into, and this is before you get with a woman, okay? Because there's a lot of dudes that enter into situations like this with a woman. Alright? And that's getting in tune with your gut feeling, aka your animal. Okay, for a woman it's the animus. For a man it's the animal. Okay? And this is that still small voice that we need to start listening to. Okay? I would say pretty much all the time that it never lies, especially when you first meet a woman and you studying her. So you looking at her eating habits. This woman right here, she looks to be Hispanic. So, and this ain't throwing no shade towards any particular type of race or type of woman, but when I observe American Hispanic women, I notice that a lot of them, they're built like fridges. And I've explained this to other people to see if they noticed the same thing, and they said that they noticed it too. And I noticed that they eat a lot of grains. And I've explained to you guys that grains not only cause inflammation, they also mess up your hormonal system. And when you mess up the hormonal system within a woman, she can start growing a beard. Her bodily shape start to reverse from a feminine shape to some type of weird male shape, but it's still a female. Like it's just all over the place. And that's how you can tell before you even get in a relationship. Now your animal will tell you without any clues. Okay, your gut feeling will tell you without any clues. But sometimes you may need to see some certain things. And that's what I'm pointing to. The things you can see. Not just with your two eyes, but with your one eye. To look into the woman. What's her relationship with food? It was one woman told me she admitted that she was an addict to sugar. And then later found out that she was battling fibroids. Okay? Fibroids is also connected to PCOS that women be battling with. And it's just imbalanced blood sugar. An imbalanced blood sugar is connected to your insulin, which is a hormone. So it all goes back to imbalanced hormones. Okay? So all it is just listening. Women love to talk. Okay? Women love to talk. So just listen. I'm an addict to sugar. Most people, with YouTube and everything, know too much sugar for a human is bad. But if they're openly admitted they're a sugar addict, or if they don't even tell you, and you just pay attention, like say you take her out, and you just let her just go at it, she can get whatever, just throw it in the bag. Y'all know how y'all simps do. You just met a woman, you say throw it in the bag. Okay, she ain't putting no money in the trust bank account. You know what I'm saying? You just telling her throw it in the bag. So you paying attention to her. You using your eye and your gut feeling your animal. She getting strawberry daiquiris with the alcohol in there. She getting strawberry shortcake for dessert. She's getting pasta, very little meat to control that blood sugar. So looking at her diet like that, and especially once you spend a whole day with her, she go the whole day without eating something, and then she eats something, it's some Skittles or something like that. Down the road, using your ego archetype, um, and there's four archetypes to a man. Let me see if I can remember it. The warrior, eagle, the hold on, you guys. Okay, so it's the warrior, hunter, healer, ego archetype. Okay, so use your ego archetype to see into the future. Okay, and you practice by going through these scenarios like that and getting in touch with that. So you use that to see into the future based on the mathematics of her habits right now in the present moment. If she's eating like that right now, what you think she gonna end up looking like later? She gonna switch from what she is on the left to what she is on the right. The body doesn't lie. The body will always show the habits of an individual. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of the individuals, men and women in the West, they eat emotionally or socially instead of listening to when they're actually hungry, or their hunger signals are all over the place. There's a hormone called ghrelin that controls your hunger. Okay, but if your insulin is out of whack, you're pre-diabetic, it'll also throw everything else out of whack, including your ghrelin. So your girl ain't gonna know when to eat, or she might overeat. So that's how you get into this situation. Even if she's skinny before, she can end up like this on the photo. All right. So in order to answer this question, you just gotta pay attention to her habits before. Okay. And you gotta ask yourself, am I willing to have a girl, have a woman on my team, or this one woman, or this group of women that you're being all honest with, uh, that could potentially end up with fibroids, could potentially end up with PCOS, could potentially end up having uh, not able to bring a baby into the world successfully. All these issues. Is that something that you got the bandwidth to deal with? That's what you're gonna have to ask yourself. And I know you probably like the way she look. You like the way she put her foot in the food. You know what I'm saying? The food tastes good. She be making you a plate and everything. I understand that. But you also gotta use your logic too as well, and just look at things pragmatically. Especially if you trying to have a legacy and carry down your seed through the woman. You want to make sure, because women being a feminine principle, they're the material. So it's like you're looking for good soil, and you want to put your seed into good soil so it produces a nice, healthy, strong crop. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to put it into bad soil. Even though that soil can, you know, she can put her foot in that food and, bake that macaroni up real good where it's crispy on the outside, you know what I'm saying? But is that macaroni gonna get y'all both to the promised land? Is it gonna get y'all healthy, or is it gonna get you 350 pounds and in the hospital with thousands of dollars of hospital bills? Okay, these are the questions we gotta ask, especially as men, uh, looking forward to the type of woman that you're gonna take seriously. Okay, or if it's just a friend, then you don't have to be all on. Just let her eat the way she want to eat until she come across a dude that'll show her herself, because that's what it's gonna take, and then she's gonna have to do the work to change her habits. You don't want to try to get into a situation where you got to change somebody's habits. Um, if they can't see it from the way that you living, they see that you about that life and everything. You can get the 6 packs, or you can get fat and then get the 6 pack back. They're gonna be mad at you because you can actually control how you look when everybody else is just settling with a fat body. Okay, because they can't do nothing about it, and that's why. And then they say it's self-love, and y'all gotta ask yourself, why does this society always promote that? When they talk about self-love, it's always a big black woman, when all black women ain't big across the whole world, but they always put that image out. You see what I'm saying? It's always big women they putting out there talking about some self-love. What about the skinny girls? What about the girls that eat good? What about the girls that got a womanly figure and actually are healthy on the inside and their blood pressure is normal? You see what I'm saying? That's self-love, when your blood pressure is good. But hopefully I went in depth with this one, so the men out there won't have to deal with this. And I told you guys, we're going to be covering all bases, because everything come down to diet. I wasn't lying when I said that. So we're going to talk about this all. I'm going to make sure y'all get the truth. You just got to apply it. I'll talk to you guys on the next video, and thank you for listening.
So if you want to stop getting lied to about weight loss, nutrition, anything about it, remember to hit that like button down beneath this video. Go purchase the course if you want it all in an organized fashion, so you ain't got to look all over my channel for the information. Or if you don't want to do that, go ahead and watch another video on my channel. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell.